Hi everyone, Adrian from Audio Excellence Canada. Well, the day has finally come. We finally received our shipment of the Sonus Faber Lumina 2s, among other speakers. But anyway, the first shipment's already sold out. We managed to keep a pair for ourselves because we want to keep it as our display. So here it is, how it comes. Let me just run through, well, no, let me unbox it first and we'll run through what it is. While I'm doing this, I'll just give you a bit of background. Sonus Faber is an Italian company. All their products are designed and manufactured in Italy. All the drivers are designed by the factory and made specifically for them. And in fact, I'll show you a couple of things about these speakers that's quite interesting. Now, the Lumina is their least expensive, most affordable series, but you would never know once you see how well built the speakers are. So double boxed, so it can travel well. It's a manual. A big, thick piece of foam to hold everything in place. And then you have this nice material. I don't know what to call it. I don't know I don't think it's cloth, but anyway. It's very soft, so it doesn't scratch the speakers. Actually, while it's upside down, let's look at this. I just noticed it just now when I picked up the little baby brother. Look at how the bottom is lined with this beautiful, soft material. I don't even know how to describe it. Angus, put your hand on it. Right? See that?
It's like a really nice foam.
Yeah. So what that does is, if you were to put the speaker right on top of an armoire, a cabinet, and so on, it won't scratch. And then, of course, if you look at the holes here, that is where a base piece is attached to the actual speaker itself. And then all the sides and the back, just the sides are wrapped in either leather or leatherette, vegan leather. And then in the front, the grill is magnetic. And then this is finished in walnut. So if you take a close look here, you'll see it's a multi-layer, almost like plywood, I guess. And then the front is veneered with walnut. And you'll also notice there's inlays. I think that's maple inlay. And then starting from here, you've got this 1-inch dome tweeter. This tweeter, by the way, is the same tweeter as is found in the Sonetto series, which is the series above it. This 6-inch woofer is custom designed and manufactured for the series only. So, series in the manufacturer's lineup. And the material here is made of paper mixed with other cellulose pulp. Couple of design features. Again, doesn't really do anything for the sound, but just the little touches that Sonus Faber is famous for to enhance its beauty. Notice that you have these chrome pieces right around the drivers to highlight the drivers, and yet very subtly done, so that it on the one hand shows off the design, and on the other hand, it's very subtle. I really, really like that. The other thing that Angus and I just discovered this morning, if we look at the side here, you'll notice that, again, this is just a base. It could have just been easily a black piece of plastic or whatever material, and yet the factory took the extra effort to make it into little ribs. And these ribs pick up from the vertical lines in the multi-layered wood in the front. Just little tiny touches, if you will. And then I don't know that it'll be picked up by the camera, but maybe you can see it from this angle. This base here could have been just as easily a flat piece of a base, but instead it's actually sloping down, just like over here. It slopes down. So gentle, small little details that really highlight the attention to detail that the factory takes in their design. And of course, the port is in the front, so this allows the speaker to be easily placed near a wall or even against the wall if you need to. And then finally, right at the front here is inscribed the word, stealth reflex? I don't know if you can see it. But again, some little tiny details of design that the factory takes in order to make the speaker more Italian, if we can call it that. Okay, so that is the Lumina 2. So let me go into the details of what this speaker is. $11.99 US dollars, two-way, 1-inch tweeter, as I mentioned, 6-inch woofer, designed specifically for this series, multi-layer front baffle. And by the way, the multi-layer front baffle is there for a reason. When you make a front baffle out of MDF, which is what most speakers are, and then you cut a hole to mount the drivers, that material immediately loses rigidity and strength. But if it's multi-layer, it reinforces its strength, and so this way the speaker does not lose its integrity. The other thing also to notice that there are no visible screws holding these drivers into the cabinet. Sonus Faber was one of the very first companies to pay attention to this detail. So this piece here and this piece here covers the actual bolts that hold the speaker, the drivers, into the cabinet itself. So it looks really nicely finished. One thing you cannot see inside the cabinet, the crossover parts are custom designed and made specifically for Sonus Faber. In fact, if you ever were to see on the website, they actually show you the capacitors are branded Sonus Faber because they were designed by Sonus Faber and made for Sonus Faber. Okay, specifications, 86 dB, so it's not the most efficient speaker in the world, but based on our experience with the little one, it's fine. It's designed not for a huge room anyway, so it's designed for a smaller bedroom, an office, computer desk, whatever, and it sounds absolutely beautiful. 4-ohm load, size is 12 inches high, 7.1 inches wide, and 10.3 inches deep, or 304 millimeters high, 180 millimeters wide, and 263 millimeters deep. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to cut this now. I'm going to put this speaker beside the Lumina 1, the baby, and also beside the Sonetto 1, which is the baby from the Sonetto series, so you can get an idea of what the sizes look like. Okay, see you in a bit.
One eternity later.
Okay, so here you can see the three speakers side by side. You have the Lumina 1, Lumina 2, and the Sonetto 1. As you can see, size-wise, they are different, but still very compact and very, very beautiful. And if you look at it from the front and from the top, you'll see that the Lumina series is more of a traditional rectangular finish, whereas with the Sonetto series, from the top, you can see the lute shape. With the curves, which gives even additional structural integrity to the cabinet. It minimizes internal pressure resonances, and yeah, I can't speak today. Anyway, so just wanted to show you this. We're going to do a sonic impression of these as soon as we break them in and get a chance. And if you hear this knocking behind me, it's because one of my intrepid guys is trying to fix a speaker, and it's what we call the Italian fix. You take a hammer and just smack everything. Anyway, thank you for watching this. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment box, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.